Okay, so today is the 20th of June 2024. The song is Son of My Father. We've got the one that looks like a tick. So you might be ticking things off your list. We'll find out what that is in a minute. We've got second house. We've got Sagittarius. Second house is Taurus. And we've got Venus, I believe. Is it Venus? Not sure about that one. It might be Mercury. I've lost the plot slightly. Let's have a look. It's because I've been out. Let me have a look. No, it's Mercury. Sure, it's Mercury. Yep, Mercury. So that would mean Gemini. Let's have a look then, what they want us to know. So, son of my father could mean your brother. Could be you if you're a boy. I don't know about you, but it's a bit sticky, it's a bit hot here. Very hot. Tomorrow is the solstice, 21st, and the idiots at Just Stop Oil have just committed sacrilege on Stonehenge, the stone circle where the solstice is usually taking place. They're messing with the ancient ones, and that won't bode well for them, believe me. So expect to see them in trouble a lot. The dead don't like to be disrespected at all. So watch that space, because they've got away with it so far, but karma's coming for them. Disrespecting other people never goes well, dead or alive. So let's see. We're looking for Judgment Day. It's been missing. It's been, every other card has been mentioned except that recently. So last week I think it was in a lot, but not this one recently. But Joe, oh dear. It's shown its face yet unless I've missed it. There it is in the sweet spot, just as I wanted to find out where it is. That's very important if it's in the sweet spot. So we are refusing then to bring those walls down. Stubbornness, unable to settle something once and for all. Why? Because we're not with people of an equal energy. At least 6 years. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. So we're dealing with the stubborn ones who refuse to see because it may make them feel a fool, or they refuse to admit that they was wrong. The name Joshua could be important. There is long-standing issues, dental problems, teeth, knees, bones. We've got Scorpio energy. We've got Aries energy. We've got the truth that needs to be spoken. Someone wielding the sword to sever ties or speak the truth. Could be a child, a sporty child. It brings success. There's someone who has to be in a situation, not because they want to be, but because they have to be. They're dependent on others. They cannot stand on their own 2 feet. Scorpio energy again. So this is someone with a sting in the tail. Someone born between the 21st of October and the 21st of November. Possibly a female that drinks. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Scorpio. Or someone who is very depressed. Females. Their cup is drained. Reproductive issues and shared resources. Someone dimming the light to fit in, Aquarius energy, which is the 20th of January to the 20th of February. Revisiting ghosts of the past, the 17. Losing hope in a situation. And just when you do, there'll be a success. Don't sit on the fence. Libra energy. Trying to do everything by yourself without asking for help. Juggling too many things, trying to do too many things at once. There is success here, but it's and it's talking about success. The truth brings success, but you have to sever ties with something. You have to settle this long-standing issue. When you face the chaos head on, there will be hope, healing and freedom. But there'll be none of that until you do. So, '17th maybe of July, because we've already passed the 17th of June. You may be born on the 17th, or you may live at number 17. You may have it on the end of your telephone number. Whatever that 17 is, it's negative. Ghosts of the past. It's the only other number mentioned, so it's the only clue that we have. A passing, a betrayal. What's done is done. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Issues with the back, possibly. Cowardice. You need to bring this to an end. But you're feeling a lack, feeling lonely in a room full of people, feeling half erased. Possible medical issues, definitely. Mental or physical. You need to release a burden. You've got 2 10s now. We're bringing something to an end. Hasn't happened yet. The letter D. Keep your dreams alive. There is light at the end of the tunnel. 7 months is mentioned, but you may be living in a dream world. Now we have 3 10s. That's very, very telling. Nothing can stay this good forever, is what they're saying. So something will take a lot more effort to keep it at that level, year by year, month by month. So something that may have once been happy is about to end. You can't be narrow-minded. You can't try and hold on with your fingertips bleeding. I've said it before. The name Alice could be important. You have to let go. Just like you have to let the kids leave the nest. You have to be independent in relationships, not codependent. You have to live your own life within or without a relationship, a career, a job, whatever it is. And you're not doing that. For fear of a bond being broken, either with a child or with a friend or with a partner, a family member. There's an injustice taking place because somebody refuses to make the decisions needed to bring this to a conclusion. 8 or 26, again, Libra energy. There's a loss of friendships, marriages, issues with schools, teachers, the names Sam and Peter, a loss of keys, Taurus energy, which we've got in the dice. Somebody not speaking the truth, issues with the neck and throat. Mark, possibly Diane. 5 or 23. 8 or 26. Libra, Taurus. Fathers and sons. Libra again, massively important. The name Michael now. We've given us a lot of names today. This is someone who is detached, external to the situation perhaps, that see things very, very clearly, that don't sit on the fence, that may speak bluntly, but they will speak the truth. They will give you good advice. Doctors, priests, lawyers, surgeons perhaps. Yeah, you have to make a decision. You will make the right decision, no longer being held to ransom, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. No negotiation with terrorists. Success comes because you stand up to these people, because you face the chaos. Brilliant. They keep saying this is success, but only if you face the chaos. There will be some issues with children, either child abuse, childhood trauma, or trauma from the past, bad memories of the past. So even within this success, there may be some triggering. There it is. You have learned some very hard lessons. Sagittarius in the dice as well. This is you being put through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered until you learn those lessons well, those life lessons, and come out like a glorious sword, stronger than you've ever been before. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 14. Sagittarius, it's balance. It's hips, thighs, weight gain, weight loss, university study, but above all, it is patience and learning. Because someone is hiding behind your back. They're doing things, either lies, deceit or theft, or taking credit for what you've done. Sly, underhand. It's my first and eighth card. They don't want you to be someone's victim or martyr. Someone could be going to prison. You need to put your boundaries in place and say no. If someone is dependent on you, unless it's a child, obviously, and I mean a small child, not an adult child, you cannot sacrifice your happiness for theirs all the time. You're overthinking this. You need to come out of that mental prison you've made for yourself. There could have been unfaithfulness, like I said, or a betrayal here. Somebody is very depressed and running on empty. It is time to fill your own cup. Stop waiting for others to do it for you. So, not I am getting as urgent as I would have believed, unless it is a passing. It is something that we have to deal with. It is a long-standing problem that needs settling, so it has to end. It doesn't seem to be about career, because we don't have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups, which is love. We have the Ten of Swords, which is the air that you breathe, so no more breath in you. You're not going to waste your breath anymore. And action, the wands. So what's missing is the coins. That hasn't ended yet. So the financial side, the career side, the work side seems okay. This is very personal, I believe. What we're looking for now is the rune, which is Lagos. It's about spiritual love and safe harbour. So they are watching over you and trying to protect you. So Lagos, almost the last of the runes. It's the seashells. It's the coastline. We've been there before, haven't we? It is the letter L. As the words of the rune poem imply, I am going to look up that rune poem. Lagos is the rune of water. It is closely connected with the tides, both those that occur in the sea and those that are found in the human heart, because we are made up of 90% water. The shape of the upright rune denotes a swelling tide, while it's inverted represents the ebb, so the ebbs and flows of life. The symbols of Lagos are almost exclusively of the sea, or at least semi-aquatic in nature. In the animal kingdom, the otter and the seal are prominent. So we have got, in the Native American, but you must look up the seal as your animal totem as well. That's your homework. So the otter is January 20th to February the 18th. So the equivalent to Aquarius that we've already mentioned. The birds are the gull and the cormorant. Even its symbolic tree, the willow for tears, is Pisces, which we've got there, playing the martyr or the victim, or being someone else's victim. The banks of lakes, pools and streams. Of course, the sleek ships of the Vikings fell under its auspices, and indeed, so do seashells. Although the seafaring race of the north worshipped some fearsome deities who dwelt in the depths, they also looked to a more kindly god called Njord to lend them a helping hand. Njord was one of the elemental Vanir gods and the father of Frey and Freya. Although he and his wife, or sister, Nerthus are rather obscure figures that lack the wild glamour of such gods as Thor and Odin. They were credited providing sustenance from the sea, so eating more fish and crab, prawns, squid, etc. From the sea and also from the earth. Nerthus was more concerned with the abundance of crops, while Njord provided good fishing, so vegetables, fruit and fish. Fair weather for sailing, because Njord was also married to Skadi, the goddess who lent her name to Scandinavia. So we may be hearing something from Scandinavia. Have we got the Six of Swords? I don't think we have we? No. So, because Njord was also married to Skadi, the goddess who lent her name to Scandinavia, the gentle sea god can also be regarded as the deity of fjords, safe inlets and harbours. So, Lagos is a rune that signifies deep spiritual love. It is a particularly good omen to receive in answer to your relationship questions. Even if your love life is going through some stormy times, this rune indicates that you will come through these upheavals of the waves of emotion and will find safe haven once more and be stronger than you ever was before. Lagos can also be regarded as a rune of travel, especially over sea. Inner journeys are signified by Lagos too, which symbolises the depths of your soul. It may furthermore have indications of fertility because it is one of the runes favourable to pregnancy, but I don't see that, I'm afraid. In fact, I see a failed pregnancy. So we may be talking about the reverse meaning. And if that's the case, I'm very sorry. In more material concerns, Lagos promises material good fortune, success. I don't see material good fortune, but I do see success. It should be remembered that ancient Norse people were traders as well as pirates, and to them the sea was a trackless path of wealth. However, as in the sea, there is an ebb and flow in tides of life, and you may have to wait a while and be patient before things move in the direction you would like. Remember that anything worth having is worth waiting for, and that all you need to do is have the patience for good fortune to flow to you. You may be feeling somewhat powerless. Other people may seem to be making all the moves, and you can only wait your turn. Remember that this is a rune of good fortune, and that your turn will come. There is an old prayer that asks the gods to send a fair wind. Send it they will, but you will have to hoist your own sail to make the most of it. This rune is overly emotional, and I see a lot of emotions here. And disturbing. If you draw Lagos in the inverted position, it could denote that you're being too assertive, too demanding, and demanding immediate results in an aggressive manner. It's counterproductive. You may be cursing fate for some misfortune or drowning your sorrows in alcohol. What do I say? Try to be more logical. Exercise more patience. And a little more of the above. Be calm. So don't let your emotions get the better of you. You need to communicate clearly and honestly. The second house is of the throat, the neck and throat. It's Taurus energy. So your words, your thoughts, and any ailments to do with the neck and throat. It's also about banks. The colour green, the colour blue, I would have said, because that's your throat chakra. The material world, your wealth, your worldly goods, your personal resources, your possessions, but also financial and emotional security. what you value, your self-worth and material values, and your spending. So be honest about that to yourself and others. Sagittarius, so Mercury in Sagittarius, if I can find it. Philosophical communications. You need to be more broad-minded. Someone will be tactless with potential for bigotry and hypocrisy. Mercury in Sagittarius craves intellectual challenges and seeks the answers to life's bigger questions. So people will be acting like F-ups is all I can say. The chaos reigns. You've got to stand in the eye of the storm and be calm, be patient. The Grand Trine, many blessings, what did I say? And it's another 10. 46 adds up to a 10. So let's see what card it represents in the tarot. Many blessings then. 3 blessings that we would have had, but we lost them because of that card. And it is patience, temperance, the number 14. Where's he gone? Well done, Spirit. So we are learning some very hard lessons so that we can come out stronger on the other side. We will reach that safe harbour and everything will be beautiful and nothing will hurt anymore. The name Kate could be important. And if we go back to Scandinavia, Vonnegut could be important. A Grand Trine is when 3 planets aspect each other at 120 degrees. This creates an equilateral triangle. It will usually be in signs of the same element, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These planets will usually be in the sign of the same elements. A Grand Trine is considered to have an easy flowing energy. Again, we're going back to the flow. Ebbs and flows, either in the natal chart or by transit, and be an incredible lucky aspect. So luck is on our side. There is a sense of wholeness and completion when a trine happens. So you need to wait for the trine in the astrology or wherever it is in your chart is where you are dealing with this. If you've got a trine in your chart, look and see which house it's in and what that house signifies. There needs to be a settlement of a long-standing problem, a completion. They do not always spell out easy fame or fortune. And there's your fame or fortune, and it's certainly not easy. Those with one in the natal chart can be born into wealth or at least momentously talented. The only downside with a Grand Trine is that those influenced by them tend to become lax or contented, that it leads to laziness and inertia. So they sit back and expect others to do things once they've reached that point. And like I said, once you've reached that point of completeness, then it's a lot harder to stay there. It's like a child who is given everything, which it may well be, this sarcastic child that we found, he wants, and thus doesn't know the value of responsibility or appreciation. And we started with a song, My Father's Son. When the Grand Trine card presents itself in a spread, be assured you are entering a time of easy flow, although at least many of the impediments you've been experiencing will be lifted. It speaks of a period of harmony and ease that may inspire you to take the path of least resistance. But it is best that you keep your eye on the prize. Do not let go of your original purpose. Do not leave it unfinished on the shelf. There is a possibility that your success will be lost if you do. On the other hand, this is a time where you can expect yourself to be in the right place at the right time. And what may seem like a lucky break stems from the wants and desires you've been consistent about. You're manifesting. It isn't, however, time to coast. You must continue to give more effort in order to keep that wheel of fortune turning. Don't pass up any opportunities that fly your way, even if you don't want them. Not everyone will be for you, but a few will facilitate you crossing the flowing river of success. So say yes to any invitations, because they may lead you in a strange way to what you do want. When it comes to love, when the grand trine turns up, your existing relationships should improve. Your social popularity will increase. If single, you are about to meet a person or already have who will be a true life partner. Not only supportive of you, but your successes, but someone who will help advance you in your goals. It could indicate meeting up with the perfect mate, but this would only be as long as both of you are willing to nurture that relationship. If not, it will still be an overall good relationship, just it not last forever. It's an excellent time to apply for a loan, to ask for a raise, or to expand in terms of finance and career strategies. Whatever the subject of your question, your path is being cleared. There will be a few bumps in the road, but the most important thing to follow through on everything that you start. There is harmony with this card, but things will not take care of themselves. While it may seem like luck is on your side, you have been diligent and worked consistently to bring this about. Your diligence and hard work may not be visible to others, but you deserve the success that is soon to be yours. Stay in the flow, trust in the universe, but continue to do your work so this fortuitous time does not pass by before you can reap the harvest. You will need to apply real effort. Patience will be needed to complete this chapter. The Green Fairy, the number 23, this is the problem. Because you are about to complete something, there will be those who want to distract you. And there will be some of you that need to be distracted, though you won't want to be. Because there's got to be balance. And that's also a trait of the Sagittarius card, Temperance. You must find the right balance in your life. Work-life balance. Give and take balance. Balance in the books. The Green Fairy is a bit mischievous. It's that naughty friend. But they also are needed. And it is the green, colour green, the heart chakra, the green that we had in the rune. The number 23. So we've mentioned 23 more than once. So it could be the 23rd of this month. Have you ever heard of the Green Fairy? Now, it did warn you about alcohol, but I would add to that drugs as well. Something to do with absinthe and a little mischief. Now, this little fairy is not condoning drinking absinthe, but she does recommend jumping out of your comfort zone and being a little mischievous. Have you become a bit stuck? A bit too serious? When was the last time that you let your hair down and had a laugh, a giggle, or a play like a child did? It's been a while? Yep, that's what she thought. The Green Fairy is coming to you to pull your hair, tickle your ears, trip you over, all in an effort to break you out of your confined rut and maybe have a laugh at yourself. You may have a valid reason for your situation and need to be serious, but you need to be reminded you are here to have fun and enjoy life also. While you are getting everything done that needs to get done, you are missing out on some really fun stuff. Do you even know that you are stressed? Who are you now compared to what you were when you were young and carefree? Are there aspects of yourself that you would like to reintegrate? What can you do to lessen your load, and how can you take some time out to do the things you used to enjoy that made you laugh and relax? Maybe just call on the green fairy to show you how. So an old friend from the past, maybe. And then we have Guinness, Irish, the harp, music, but a master number 33, and it is in the reverse. So this is going to be a challenge or obstacle for you. Lack of abundance, so maybe that's why we didn't have the coins in there. Maybe that's why you need to ask for a raise. The harp is an instrument of the bards, so singers, writers, artists, keepers of the ancient tales of wonder and magic. The word bard gets its name from to raise your voice in praise, so only say positive things. Their songs of heroism, gallantry and cleverness have inspired listeners for centuries. The harp symbolises the acknowledgement of great deeds, setting a fine example and encouraging excellence in others. You maybe feel that your own song is not being heard, yes, and that you need more recognition for your gifts. It's time to stop dimming your light and sing out. Let people know. Don't let other people take credit for what you've achieved. Praise yourself. Know your excellence, but don't let your ego get out of hand. Admiration for someone else usually means that you see something in them that's in yourself. Accept praise and give it freely in return. How do you pursue your personal excellence? The orange chakra fairy. This is your gut instinct. So wear more green and orange, and I'm wearing green, and it's very rare that I wear green. I'm wearing green today, can you see? So that's very strange. But I have been out, haven't I? So I've done something. I've let my mischievous friends take me out and about, and it does recharge your batteries. Orange chakra fairy. So your gut instinct. It represents your sacral chakra located in your lower abdomen. It teaches us how to be happy and confident. She is happy and present in herself, as confident and sociable, and I'm not getting that off this. So you're not feeling confident, you're not feeling sociable, but you need to get out there. Her skills in working harmoniously with others often leads to her success. There you go. Success is there. Mentioned 4 times. In whatever she puts her energies into. Even when others perceive that she has failed in a task, she doesn't see it that way, because her enthusiasm and self-assuredness sees it only as a minor setback. She will always embrace the lessons that she has to learn, the life lessons that we've got there with the Sagittarius card, wherever it's gone. Learning life lessons and don't repeat them. It's part of the adventure. The orange fairy has a zest for life, such as you do. People watch you flit by without the baggage of inhibitions, and may often find it difficult to understand you as a deep and thoughtful person. On the outside, you appear as a happy person, full of life, always seeking the next adventure. However, you are so much deeper than this. Your behaviour of heading straight into a burning building, so you may be a firefighter, when everyone else is exiting, tends to scare people and leads them to believe you as being reckless. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full life and experience all the lessons that Spirit has to offer you. Do not succumb to the fear of others. Continue to live your life to the fullest, and people will begin to understand your courage as being a positive example of strength of character. So it doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made, as long as you keep trying to do the right thing, because that gives others someone to look up to. Thanks for listening. Stay strong. Stay positive. Learn those lessons. Don't repeat them. Thanks for listening. Bye.